live. Hello. Hey, Khan. How
Well,
are you
we're
doing today?
Hello, we are live.
We have a Connor and we have a Gull.
Meh.
Oh, matron.
Yes. This is a bonus Strem because we did a Strem yesterday, so we did an extra Strem today because Gull didn't know we had a Strem yesterday, and Connor, just popped in.
I mean, the reason I didn't know is because I didn't read. Yeah.
Yes,
I
that is the reason.
Had I used my eyes to read, I'd probably have realised.
Eyes. That's a luxury.
Eyes are overrated.
Well, there is that. What's that you're playing with?
This looks like a carrier.
Oh.
Punga sequence. Oh shit.
See if I did it right. Hey, there we go.
Language.
It's a broken bit underneath. Hey, that bit's not working.
Yeah, but that's easy. See, then what I do is I just copy layers.
Oh, this is gonna hurt the ears.
And this is gonna make my life so much easier, and I can just go paste layers. But all I've got to do first is bake mesh maps, all of them. Bake all texture sets so that works out again. Good day, Bruce McGee.
Good day.
Also, Khan, I didn't see you apply to the beta. Why did you not apply to the beta? It's too late now, but why didn't you? So, Gull, Connor, tell us what you're working on.
Victory defeat screens.
Of?
Everyone.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Everyone?
Well, actually, to be fair, the victory screens are now done.
How about we show them off in a second? Or shall we keep people in the dark?
I mean, personally, I'm just looking forward to the playable sphere builders.
So
they've
they only get one ship, sphere.
Yeah, look, Chris, this is brilliant, isn't it? Look, that texture just totally fits there, doesn't it?
Oh.
This texture is actually low resolution, so we need to set that texture to 1024.
Totes fits.
So now, yeah, because here's the thing though, because I made my life easier.
You just made your life.
I'm just gonna import these textures, right?
He just made himself.
So, project D4. Oh, I need to save as.
Max has the ability to give birth to himself.
It's true. I've done that once. God, it's like, God, I did not expect that reply.
just once, though.
Yeah! Second time didn't go too well.
That's true. That's how we ended up with what we have today.
Yeah.
He was given a choice of two names when he was born.
Jeff and Gablunko.
Via himself, Rob or Ross.
Nah, I had two choices. Rob or Gabuncle. I went for Gabuncle. But they didn't like it, so they just called...
Garbuncle, maybe.
No, just Gabuncle.
I was supposed to tell people what I'm doing, aren't I? I'm looking through the entity manifest in great confusion, in the wild hope that I can remove some things from it that we don't use anymore.
Love the stream warning, you flesh bags, says Overseer. Oh yeah, Overseer, if you've got voice time, join us. If your mic's any decent, by the way, that is a condition.
Yeah, his mic's fine.
Oh, there you go then.
Wow. Snap to it. Look at that. Chris, is this better then, eh?
Hang on, we should...
Nah, delete it and start again.
We could try and get Caesar in as well.
Oh, if Caesar's up for it. Let's just try. Add.
Oh no.
Caesar's Legion and... Oh, I need to add Overseer to my friends list.
Oh god, it's got...
Overseer, where are you? Are you the Overseer?
Oh,
Add as friends.
I'm quite enjoying the fact that they're seeing Mr. Squiggly Blue.
That's the Caesar's Legion.
Caesar.
Oh, you're live, by the way, so...
Shh! Shouldn't have told him.
Oh.
I know.
He knows, there you go. He already knows.
So hi, Caesar. Tell us what you've been doing with the minions.
Threatening them.
Not a lot.
So have you been sending them to the spice mines of Kessel, blasting them into who knows what?
Not really.
You should. I mean, to be fair, we've actually had some beta people that actually do give feedback for once, so you know that's nice.
An unhappy minion is an unproductive minion.
Oh dear.
Well, as the old German saying goes, right?
I feel like German sayings are not appropriate.
You do realise this is my stream, right? This is not Gull's stream. You can get away with a lot more on this.
Can't we have
that doesn't change the fact that it's not appropriate.
Sharden fucking hell.
What about Dutch sayings? I don't know any Dutch sayings.
Ik zeg altijd maar zo. Liever
sounds
5
silly.
in de hand dan scheid op een natte krant.
Oh, that just sounds like gibberish. Sounds worse than Welsh.
It's Dutch.
The wigglier the windmill, the more delicious the bread.
That's not a real
That's
saying.
not a Dutch saying.
It's not a Welsh saying
that's the same like the younger the sheep, the warmer it'll feel.
That's just simply not true.
either. It's tighter.
It is, folks.
What you
wasn't
really
for
need
me.
to do is look for the ones that have got overproductive livers. They'll be warmer.
And how can you tell that from the outside?
Well, they probably look like they're not very well, I would imagine.
Well, the first slightly yellow.
Oh,
That's for this.
is that a thing?
That's for a different reason.
Oh, what?
Because of showers.
I'm sad about this conversation.
Are you really though?
A little bit, yeah.
Right. Snake
Oh god, I
Pete.
do have overriding. Nobody saw this.
Have you got overlapping textures?
Didn't you UV this fucko?
A little bit of it, I think.
There you go. Can blame you. Hashtag blame Tyson. Wait, you're not Tyson.
I think you finished it off.
Oh, can I invite the overseer yet? Yes. So
Yeah.
much flesh.
Oh no, it's gonna get busier.
Busy like a bee. Stuck in the mesh.
Yeah, out
Just
Hobbs.
thinking, like, between Caesar and Connor, it's just a cauldron of misery in here. You both sound so bloody miserable
No, the
today.
flesh.
Who sounds
I
miserable?
always sound miserable.
You do. You really do.
It's because he's from up north. And, ladies and gentlemen, here we have the
Hang on.
overseer, one of our
See-
minions.
No, I'm really not from up north.
No, Caesar is from the complete opposite of the north.
Ooh, you're feeding back a little bit there, overseer.
Yeah, maybe because I had the stream working again. I don't know.
I didn't understand that sentence. Did anyone?
I said it's because he's got the stream on. Good lord.
Turn it off.
Turn it off, yeah.
Ah.
You're like the livest you can get.
Like actually live.
Liveception.
I want a stream deck, guys. Fund the stream deck for me, just so I can have an Inception sound button.
Oh what?
Just smash.
Do we have to?
I'll pay food for you, Chris.
I like food. Probably shouldn't have got so excited then, should I?
Sounds really eager. Speaking of food, I need to put a pizza in the oven.
See,
Oh.
see, Chris, he has food.
Oh, I'm coming to yours. I'm on the way.
It's a Morrison's make your own one as well.
I'll come next week.
But like,
Can you
three
get
of those.
something? Can you get something not from Morrison's for next week? Thanks.
Why? What's wrong with Morrison's?
Bag of shit in it.
You gonna complain
What
about
about-
free food, Chris?
Are we gonna have a supermarket war?
Yeah, it's all about Lidl.
Yeah, because it's only around the corner from you. You're too lazy
That's
to walk
exactly
anywhere.
why. I don't have to spend petrol to go to there.
Oh, there's the scissors.
So, so Caesar, what are some of the things you want our minions to do?
Nothing.
There you go.
That's oddly specific, and I don't have an answer.
You're a minion coordinator. You should know these things.
I am the Minion Coordinator, yes. I want them to do what you want them to do, Max.
Oh, I want you to coordinate their testing parameters.
Well, I've done that, and I've had a nice Word document, and I think like one person has read it, and
Oh wow.
well, that's all. That's what I can guess based. I think Taizan acknowledged its existence, and that was it.
Okay, testers, check if any of the buttons that we have put in the game don't do what they're supposed to do. There you go.
Simples. Sit meerkat.
I don't agree with that.
I don't care whether it's balanced. I don't even care if it's shit. As long as the buttons do what they're supposed to do.
Yep. Back button makes you go back. The forward button makes you go forward. As long as that's.
Do we have a
working
forward
as
though? I
intended.
thought we just had a backward. I'm so confused now.
I was unaware that you were French.
That took longer than I thought it did. Thought it would.
That was a rather jaunty comment.
Whoa!
Oh my.
What was that? Look at this beautiful
That
thing.
wasn't me.
Look at that beautiful thing.
It was me actually. I made a mistake.
That's
Isn't that a Stellaris amoeba?
that's our new boss enemy.
The Stellaris
Oh
amoeba.
my. Oh. Oh my.
See, that's
Oh.
what Connor's been doing.
Yes.
Oh. Oh wow.
The Romulans have won.
But they slammed the moon into something.
Under the raptor's wings.
All right, I'm working on that ability now.
We can't.
Moon
We can't do
slingshot.
this in the game.
Moon
No, we can't.
slingshot.
I mean, it'd be really cool if we. I mean, maybe we could.
No.
I mean, I can't entirely recreate that effect, but I can kind of. Maybe.
I just wanted something cool to be under the raptor's wings.
What you mean, a dead planet?
Aren't
If
we,
you look
aren't
at
we
it with-
looking above the raptor's wings, though?
Yeah.
No, there's another one up there. Look.
Yeah.
So we're like sandwiched
Oh.
in between the raptor's
between
wings.
Also,
them.
if you tilt your head
We're
at
above
about
and
70
below.
degrees to the right, it looks a little bit like a snowman.
What with a really small head?
Yeah,
Oh, there wasn't much snow left.
he's just, it's been a good season for him. He's been bulking.
I think the snow's melted.
No, that's snow, right? It's reflecting.
What's it like the 10 billion lumen light that's been put on it?
And you see, the red stuff's blood.
We've solved our lighting issue.
Oh, this is an in-game shot, by the way, guys. I'm totally not bullshitting you.
No, of course not.
The testers will concur.
Yes, testers concur.
That's
Yes, it is an in-game screenshot.
Now Connor make the defeat screens.
Okay.
Okay. Right, and I'm just making a stupid Klingon Carrier. Fuck, is my work underwhelming now? Jesus, I think that's one of the best ones you've done, Connor, render-wise.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
It's all right.
You could just hear it in his voice, because it's alright. I know it's the best. I really know it's the best.
No. I feel I can do better.
Oh no.
Whoa. So let's take the...
Why does everything have to be connected to everything else? Can't they all just stop it?
No.
Because everything has to be connected. Everything, just all of it. All things connected.
I'm sick of this globalization.
Globalization in our canon.
So how does it feel, Chris?
Hard.
How did it feel when I fell out of the sky? Yeah,
No,
it's
just
alright.
no, just to know that your country's going to shit.
Oh no, let's not get political.
Going.
When was it not shit?
Well, there was some times you had a massive amount of land. It's not like it was yours. You kind of took it from other people.
Yeah,
Well,
but even that was shit.
That was before.
We've got about 2 hours. We've got about 2 hours to find out whether what's her name, Sergeant Death Hag, is still our Prime Minister or not.
I thought it was Schmeagol.
Oh, God.
Sergeant Death Hag!
So
Andy
we'll see
Serkis
what
to
happens
the
there. I do expect that she'll pass that vote, which means her leadership cannot be challenged for another year. However, I mean, given the way that Brexit's going, I don't know if the country itself will survive another year.
I mean, let's be careful, Chris. The last time you attempted to, act as though you would hope it would go one way, you got the opposite result. So, who knows? Yeah, actually, yeah. Please keep praying that Theresa May will win. That's it. Yeah, that'll do.
Well,
I
based
swear to
on
God,
current projected results,
Theresa May will just
everything will
go.
be fine for our friend Theresa. You fucking bitch.
With the way things are going, she'll just evolve into a more evil person as time goes, and be like, over the heads.
Well, she'll just become David Cameron.
So this is quite refreshing. I'm not allowed to talk about politics or swear about anybody on my own channel. So
Yeah,
here
which
I am in
it's-
yours.
because mine's not monetized.
Yeah.
It's less to do with the monetization and the fact that I don't want to conflate gaming with politics necessarily.
But this is a like fucking shoot your breeze kind of stream.
Oh yeah.
No.
Plus, it's a
This
bonus
isn't-
stream.
Well, this kind of works for me because I'm already getting angry about entities. So,
Oh yeah, we still need
it
to.
feeds
Well,
the anger.
we still need to review Centurion's voice lines he did. But the downside is like we're really not working on the Romulans right now. We don't even have Klingon voice files done yet, so we haven't had a chance because we're kind of pushing forward the Klingon stuff first. But once we get to the Romulans, we'll definitely listen to your voice files because a guy called Centurion doing voice files. Oh, now Vazel's in our stream, isn't he?
Oh,
Never watches our streams, and until
Yes.
Goal shows up, somebody's got a bias. I still need to put on music. Let's put on some Trek music.
dun, dun, dun.
So,
Dun, dun, dun.
since we're all doing politics at the moment, what do we think about the I don't know what they're called, the lemon jerseys over in France?
The lemon jerseys. That sounds like a gay old.
I feel like heads are gonna roll.
No, it's not that bad.
Yet.
I don't know. If you take a look at some of the YouTube footage that there is, they're not pissing around, are they?
I know they
Centurion.
tried to march on the presidential palace last week. but got
Centurion.
tear gassed.
Yes. If you feel like you can do Klingon voices, go ahead. Aye, Gowron!
Ah, my brain. Yes, it is. What are they called? The jaunt something or other. The jaunty vests.
Gilejon.
Yeah, the jaunty vests.
Fucking Frenchies.
I don't know.
I think they're just
they've got a
having
lot
their...
of legitimate grievances. However, I think they're casting a net a little bit too wide in order to actually get anything done. Because what started out as a protest over the price of fuel, realistically speaking, it seems to have expanded to this huge list of demands that I don't think any government would reasonably accede to in one go. You've kind of got. Sometimes you've just got to chip away at the mountain in order to get what you want. You can't just say, I want all of this right now.
Don't care.
I'm
I
afraid,
want it
well,
now.
That's not the French way of doing things.
No, they do get angry and burn everything in sight. I know.
You've got to
Historical precedent and stuff.
you've got to give it to the French. Like they've gone about 150 years now without a major revolution.
I know. It's like holding a piss in for them, isn't it?
They got interrupted, by two world wars that completely fucked everything.
Don't forget the
so I think-
Franco-Russian War.
I think
don't
this
know.
is.
Prior to the World Wars, they were having a good revolution every 30 years, weren't they? They were good at that.
I'm thinking of the sort of the major ones.
Well, you know what I'm thinking? Like, I mean, you can say that what you want about France, but
Your 1791, your 1792, your 1872, 60, 72.
Look, you guys can talk being British and stuff, but I If you think
Yes,
about
of
it, I
course
mean,
we can.
once we get to space and we start colonizing planets, I'm pretty sure the British will start to collect some natives again.
What natives?
Oh, that's fine, but we still won't have any revolutions.
Revolutions in the UK are totally ineffectual anyway. Like, there's this,
Potato famine!
Revolutions in the UK
there was this huge civil war.
Civil War!
Bloody huge civil war. And then the royal family just fucking snuck back in anyway.
I mean,
As if nothing had happened.
you can't even really call that a civil war, because, well, a revolution in that sense, because at the end of the day, it was still the wealthy landowners that led to the civil war.
So, very much so.
You know, bottom-up revolution isn't something the British do very often.
No. I mean, we got very close maybe in the 1920s, but even then,
we had some rioting, you know, recently in the London riots, but that's about as violent as our sort of.
Yeah, but that was scrub end violence, so it didn't really count.
That's about as sort of dramatic as our peasant violence gets.
Yeah, they
It's
don't
'cause
really
you're
want
peasants.
change.
Unlike our continental counterparts, who, you know, murder some royal families, have a massive revolution, go on a campaign against the rest of Europe for 50 years, that sort of thing.
But yes, boiling it back down, the United Kingdom is in a bit of a pickle at the moment.
Only a little bit.
Well, we like to underplay things, don't we?
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's fine, as long as I still get my Tesco finest coleslaw, I'll be happy.
You won't though.
That's
All
good
you have
finding.
to eat is potatoes.
That's fine.
See, now, if I had the coleslaw, that'd be fine.
But you won't. All you have is
don't
Jim's
have
coleslaw though. You can still get Jim's coleslaw.
Oh, no.
Speaking of which, Chris, you want to get some Jim's coleslaw?
Oh, I could go for Jim's coleslaw. Have
Yeah.
you got the menu?
Yeah, I've got the menu. You want to order in?
Yeah. Caesar. What do you
Hello.
think about Jim's coleslaw?
Dunno, never heard of it.
Never heard of Jim's coleslaw. It's only the best coleslaw this side of the galaxy.
I am so totally confused.
Yep.
Oh, God, I love Jim's coleslaw.
Yeah, I haven't had any in ages.
Is that the sort of coleslaw you get all over your face?
What? No, it's just Jim's coleslaw.
Oh. What about Overseer? I know what he's ordering.
The announcement for the new Sins of a Solar Empire DLC has been released.
I've been hoping when I was
What?
going to be able to talk about that.
Eh? Quoi? What?
Yes.
Released on December 17th.
Shall I read it out to the people?
Wait, where's is it announced? Let me just.
Here we go.
It's not on that. Where is it? Linky.
He's
Just
already
put the
linked
link in there.
it. Attention, Bajoran workers. New minor factions DLC releases for Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion on the 12th. Oh God, they've done it the wrong way round. On the 17th of December 2018. Oh fuck, that's all of our plans gone. Minor Factions adds 15 brand new minor factions to the popular RT4X game. It's not a 4X game, it's an RTS. Don't lie to yourselves. Sorry, Ironclad. Stardock and Ironclad Games will release the brand new DLC for their popular real-time RTS strategy game, Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion, on Monday, December the 17th. Minor Factions adds 15 brand... This is exactly what you said above, you fucks! Players will need to compete against their enemies to exert control over the upstart forces that have emerged outside the boundaries of the Great Powers. In Minor Factions, players will need to persuade the factions to join the Empire through the use of diplomatic envoys. Convincing these factions to ally with them will grant player access to their unique abilities and advantages.
Oh boy, we've got stuff to recode.
Oh God. The DLC includes 15 new minor factions, exactly what you said above, twice. Like the fanatical and Nilari cultists who indoctrinate nearby populations for their suicidal rampages. Ooh, sounds fun. Or the Ghost Scrappers Union, which can perform armor retrofits and convert obsolete frigates into profitable scrap.
Oh, used ship dealers. Oh, this should be useful. This will be so useful.
Ooh.
I think I finally found a way to implement the Andorians! And the Falcons! Oh, shit! Ah, damn it. I'm gonna have to... Oh, we're gonna have so much stuff to go over.
So basically, hang on. This could possibly also break STA3, won't it?
Yes.
It shouldn't.
No.
I know it. I've already heard that it shouldn't,
It shouldn't.
Make sure it does.
but it probably will.
Sins of a Solar Empire blends epic strategy and empire management.
When is this
with
coming
no
out?
4X
17th?
at all.
That's in 5. That's in 5 days. When is that? Is this? Oh, it's. Oh, of course they're releasing on a bloody Monday. Just,
I feel a little bit disgruntled about this.
well excited though. I knew this was coming for a while now.
I don't think these are used chip dealerships. I think they're actually scrappers.
Oh, it says used chip dealers.
Where does it say that?
Each of the 15 factions provides abilities and advantages that are unique to their theme and role,
Oh,
including
yeah,
mercenaries, xenophobes, pacifists, used chip dealers, demolitions expert, resource miners, resistance fighters, arms dealers, and more. Oh my god, this is gonna break so much stuff! And I'm really curious to how this works, though.
And it could be a case of that. Could you have individual ship types for individual types of factions?
What do you mean?
Like, can you assign ship to faction and have it just to that faction?
Oh, I think it does.
We'll find out, won't we?
But
Yeah,
I don't
hope
know.
so.
If it doesn't, I'm going to be very, very angry. So basically, this is the
okay.
Outlaws DLC, but it actually is interesting.
I mean, that is actually quite a comprehensive DLC. It's only for $5.99, so it's going to be about £5.
50 new... Oh. Fuck!
Hang on, this could get me to play the base game again. I don't like that. That's bad. Bad game.
But the thing is, like, if this works the way I think it will work, we can do a lot of really cool stuff. This will probably introduce some really interesting new buff mechanics the way this sounds, though.
You know, I really wanted to redo that render you got loading on the screen.
Yeah, it's very outdated, and it's also got a very bad normal map on there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you want to get the new Substance Painted D4, though.
Mm-hmm. Has you got bumps?
I've got my lovely lady lumps.
Check them out. Yeah.
Oh, this,
Well, actually, no.
This makes me angry in a way. It's like, we've got so much stuff to think of now.
It's actually a really good thing AOTF isn't finished, because I think that DLC is going to be rather important.
I think, yeah, I'm calling it now, by the way, guys. DLC will be mandatory. So, if we can have used chip dealers, I think that's the way we can do thingies, by the way. Like, get the neutrals. You know, in STA3... Damn it, I'm getting... No! Stop thinking about STA3. God, this... Fuck! I hate this! I hate this, but I love it because we're gonna have to rethink our entire neutrals again.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what this offers us and what it doesn't. We will see. It certainly offers very interesting possibilities.
Oh fuck! I've got a hole in this pants. That's a...
And that might also give us the opportunity to use some of the neutral ships, or have some of the neutral ships as saleable via Ferengi. To existing factions, so maybe a slightly used Suliban ship could be in your fleet for a price.
Need to get
And
new pants.
it could be a price of only credits, for example. So if you're flush on credits but fucked for everything else.
We don't have credits. We have goods.
Yeah, excuse me, goods.
Credits.
Credits.
Wooden boxes.
Yeah, I've just messaged Schism saying, "Hey, can we have that early?"
There might already be a beta out for it.
That's
Check.
my
No.
hope. Well, I said, is it possible that some of the modders might be able to get a
Not
version a
public
couple of
money.
days in lieu? To see if we can rationalize our existing mods with the new DLC, just to make sure there's no huge errors.
And if there are, we can then cry.
Yeah.
Look at that. Carrier's been substance painted.
Looking good.
Look, all the colony ships gather around to look at it. Oh. 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 I just found out I have a tiny hole in my pants.
That colony ship is the size of the D4's nacelle.
That's a construction ship there, buddy.
Sorry, that construction ship is the size of a D4 nacelle.
Yes.
That D4 is either really big or that construction ship is very small.
It's pretty small. And D4's nacelles are pretty big relatively to their body. I mean, if you look at it, it's lengthwise. It's not the length of the nacelle. Look at that.
Well, I suppose perspective was being a bit of a bitch there.
Look at that. Seems to make perfect sense to me.
So what are your thoughts on the DLC, folks? Are you interested in that?
I'm interested. I'll buy that.
You're not allowed to forget STA3. Yeah, will do.
I'm interested purely because, you know, any opportunity to make Stardock think about Sins 2 is a good thing.
Caesar.
It's more Ironclad than Stardock, really, though. They operate in a very interesting manner.
Convoluted, I think, is probably more appropriate.
Yes, yeah, perhaps so. Ironclad isn't Stardock, so it is to a point doing its own thing, but many of its assets or maybe many of its members are used in Stardock. So if Stardock's doing something big, Ironclad doesn't really get a look in, as far as I can tell.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll slightly reword my point there. Any attention given to Sins increases the likelihood of Stardock and Ironclad working together on a new Sins title.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
maybe.
I think it's always been a possibility.
I'll do some funky stuff.
They might do it in the future. Maybe they're just waiting for an engine that they're happy with. I don't know.
Didn't they do the whole engine thing though? The engine that they used for Ashes.
Yeah. I think they've told me the idea of that.
Just gonna switch pants, just a sec.
Okay.
I think when he's talking about pants, he's talking about trousers.
Calm or bust. Calm or bust.
No, because then people are going to start giving us things called tokens, and we can't use those. And YouTube doesn't support them, so you know.
However, if you want to see the live view, go to Patreon and click on my set. Put on comfy, relaxing pants. Damn it, I need to get new pants again. Fucking dryer fucking kills your pants. Right, I'm actually going to work on something different because this is something we haven't done yet, and it's something we kind of do need to make. Is we don't have a level up effect.
Well, that's true, yeah. Also, a different level up sound might be nice.
Yes.
We can do those individually by race in the player files, can't we?
No, we can't.
Ah, balls.
Gameconstants.ini. See if you look here in the game info, gameplay.
That's no problem. I can make a sound. Alright, just give me a couple of minutes. Opening Audacity.
No, don't.
It's happening.
Nope, yeah, look. Level up effect. Level up sound ID. Yes, Admiral Saval, there is going to be another expansion pack for Sins, another DLC. If you paid any attention in the last 3 minutes, you would have realized. 5 minutes, you would have realized. Right, I know what 512 by 512.
Oh, I don't understand German Sin. Stop.
Dun, 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 dun.
Jim's coleslaw sack.
Sack. It's just Jim's coleslaw, Connor. Stop being weird.
I said shack, not sack. You made it weird.
You're weird, Connor. So, Chris, about that Jim's coleslaw. What, you want to get some Jim's coleslaw? Chris?
I can't even begin to explain to you how busy I am.
What are you doing?
Stuff.
I am concerned! You're not going to do a level up sound, Chris. Don't like the sounds I'm hearing in the background, I'm concerned.
What backgrounds?
Sort of weird sound in the background.
Ooh.
Chris, you're listening to Aeronauts. Does this have anything to do with the, Make it say crew promoted or something better. Let's just... No, it can't, unfortunately. Who's listening? Who's watching Aeronauts?
Not me.
Chris.
Not me.
I was, but I have my mic muted, so I don't know how it was feeding back.
The mic muting is not working correctly.
Ah, shit. Because I am eating pizza at the same time, so that may be some of the weird noises you've been hearing.
Whoa. Yeah, I wish we could do like a bit of music, but it's really.
soon. What you doing? I see that you're looking at sounds, Maximus.
Yes.
What are these sounds?
Trying to find a nice.
Don't worry. I've got the sound sorted. It's fine.
Oh, hold up. I've got an idea. I'm trying to find a new level up sound for ships. And Chris is trying to do one with his voice, but I'm not going to be using that.
No, I'm not.
Just pause the music. How do you guys feel about this? For a level up sound, just a notification like a little beeps. What else we've got? Connor, you'll know what this sound is. I'm gonna send this in the chat. Connor, you recognize this sound?
Let's have a look. It's the red alert sound.
No, it's the shield raising sound from.
No, it's not. Wait, that sounds a klaxon from motion picture originally.
Yeah, mop, 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 and I like this. Boop, 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 boop.
I think you should simply use this.
Are you ready?
Oh god.
To move your bodies to the thrum of sonic perfection? Are you ready? To move your bodies to the thrum of sonic perfection? Are you ready to move your bodies to the thrum of sonic perfection?
I'm tempted. Just put it in the game. I know that some people will hate me for it. I'm downloading that to be sure. These are all weapon sounds.
Oh.
Systems online.
Answer the phone!
Answer the bloody phone! I'm just gonna put you on mute for a second there, Overseer. Da-dum, dum, 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 dum.
Attempting to dock, sir.
What's another game which would have some good sounds for this?
Bridge Commander.
Nah, Bridge Commander doesn't have no good sounds for that. I already checked. Just got some UI sounds.
Tactical Assault. But then again, that was never released on PC,
Stuck
was it?
one is pretty shit. Just like a. Well, maybe Legacy has some good sounds. How does this work, guys? One of these. For a level up sound. It's generic enough.
The second one. No, the first one. The first one. Yeah, the first one. It sounds more upbeat.
What about this one? I'm gonna use this one. The Romulan one. It's better. Right, now for the particle effect. Alright, who's listening to Uptown Funk?
Me? Oh, sorry. Hang on. Let me just try and move my microphone further away from my headphone. They got it. They got one of their robot dogs to be dancing to it. Boston Dynamics.
Boston Dynamics. Don't you mean massive dynamic?
No, not this isn't Fringe.
Dun 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 dun. Need to import a ship. Just for scale.
That is utterly terrifying. Oh god. Yep. Very, 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 very terrifying.
That's a bit too big.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, Chris, what are you contributing to the stream? Asks Bernie.
the Galaxy thing, wasn't he? He was getting rid of the stock stuff, wasn't he?
Shh.
He's not here. He has to do
Trying
something.
to, struggling though.
Ah, he's there. He arrived. He's arriving. C-3PO and the official guide.
Heh. This is highly unfortunate. There are too many things in too many places.
Too many cooks. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do some rewriting in order to actually get rid of certain things.
Like?
'Cause, you know, in order to get rid of some of the stock files, I need to get rid of some of the player files. In order to get rid of some of the player files, I need to take them out of the GSD, etc., etc. So,
Wouldn't the abilities be easier then?
the abilities are connected to the stock ships. And what we would actually need to do is we'd need to add additional player files to our mod so we could take the stock ships out of them so the game didn't rely on the stock player file.
Oh boy.
If you're with me?
Mhm.
You understand what I mean?
You get me, blood.
So this is probably something that's going to take me, I think, more time than we have this evening, sadly. Well, that's okay. I mean, it's certainly not the end of the world by any stretch of the imagination. It's just it's going to take a bit longer than I thought it would. I thought I could just get away with deleting the player files, but because there are so many defines contained in the GSD that require those player files, it throws a bit of a wobbly when I do it. And the GSD, as I imagine a lot of people who've even dabbled know, the GSD is an absolute cock. I quite like that, Max. Wouldn't you... This is the level up thing.
Working on it.
Okay. That's universal across all factions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it might be fair to suggest that that isn't necessarily going to be reflective of other races? Because, like,
Yes, but we don't. But the thing is, for players, it will be.
Private becomes sergeant.
Down, 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 down.
Da, 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 da.
Might be wise for us to displace the tutorial segments as well. In the main menu, we've still got the tutorial segments there, haven't we? So we might need to displace those if I'm going to delete all these entities. Con would let us know if we'd be able to have it display the number as it levels up. Unfortunately, I don't
Nope.
think that's something we're going to be able to do because it's not linked to the level itself. It's just simply
just
linked to the event.
What do you think about this, Chris? Let me just remove the ship.
I think it's easily understandable. And what's the sound piece that you've gone for?
Check the chat. Oh, something similar to that.
You have been promoted. Yeah, can we have that from Command and Conquer Generals?
I think that might be it for what I'm going to do for today. I'm a bit tired, I found out just now. This is a bonus stream, isn't it? So, how long have we been going for anyway? Let's find out. Already live for an hour. Damn.
Well, it's amazing.
my.
It's quite the bonus. See, I'll share my screen briefly just to show the
Yes,
people
please.
of stream about what I have for victory screens for the three factions. Well, the three current factions, anyway.
Alright, let me just move to your screen.
Hello.
Why is there C-3PO on there?
Because it's longing for flesh. See?
Oh, God! I need that. Why did you not send me that?
I put it here. How much more can I not send it you?
Oh, really? When? Oh, yeah. Longing for flesh. Rune input port. I'm into runes now.
Okay, so what we have the Federation victory screen, which is decidedly very Federation.
It bothers me that fireworks is falling down in space, Connor.
It's okay.
But it's also falling up, so that's fine.
The directional.
There's a graviton field.
Yeah, it's caused by the Enterprise.
It's a subspace graviton field that Bajor paid for.
Then we have Klingons, which clearly the planet has seen better days. These are stubborn bits of population that the Klingons removed.
Right?
And, glorious D7s.
Who's doing that?
That'd be
Chelsea?
my partner. Yeah, she's blowing her nose. I know.
Go on.
One sec.
What the hell? Right, so go on with the next, Connor.
Next one, we have the Romulan one. Because the Romulans love smashing things.
Snowman Moon.
Kaboom Moon. There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom!
But yeah,
It's beautiful though, Connor. Now for the death screens.
Now the death screens, which are going to be slightly more morose, and I mean, this is quite sad in itself. But the Romulans have won, so they don't really care.
Could have made that Earth, but
I could have, but
effort.
effort, and plus, AOTF isn't about fighting the core systems, is it?
No, it's about fighting the frontline wars.
Fighting on the frontier.
And Earth isn't the key to the Alpha Quadrant. The wormhole is. Wait.
Not in the wait. What? In the 21st century?
Still, it's already there. It's still the key.
Yeah.
To it.
But they don't know that. I like how I got the orange.
Yeah, the orange and the bolognade.
Bolognade.
Have you got any concepts for the lost screens?
Well, these are the win screens.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't got anything with the lost screens yet.
Okay. Any concepts for what you think you might want to go for?
No, no idea. I've been making these up on the fly. Generally like to have a play around with the models that I have and see what I can do. Think of something. Yeah. It's like that. It's like a howl. It's like, I'm sorry, Dave. I can't do that. I'm really sorry, Dave.
There you go. No worries about AOTF. AOTF 2. I've already got the lost screen for the Federation in.
Oh.
What, here?
No, where? Go on. Go on, Chris. So you have
There
it.
you go. It's there.
Where?
Oh.
There.
Other chaps, I'm going to be back in about 10-15 minutes. I've got to nip to the shop because we need gas.
Gas. I'm going to step on the gas.
I've got gas.
Just give you a squeeze.
Stick a pipe up your bum and just get ready to go. I need that C-3PO picture though in my life. It's got the right font as well. It's beautiful.
Longing for flesh.
I'm into runes now. Han singular.
Show them your power.
What the hell was that? All right, anyway. I think that's the end of that for this stream because just want to get some gaming done myself and just get some chilling moods done because we weren't supposed to be doing a stream tonight anyway. This is just a little bit of a bonus.
I'll have a go at the GSD and what have you in the meantime. Over the next, I'll probably do it tomorrow, I should think.
Ah. D4 carrier.
I suspect there's going to be a great deal of frustration because what I'll do is I'll have to redo it about 6 times because it'll break every time I do it.
And new level up.
Also, I'm wondering, since you're here, Max, how much did we do that was a direct replacer? Like, say, just as an example.
Fed UI.
Okay, Fed UI.
That's something you did. I didn't replace anything straight out. Most of it was just redone from scratch.
Okay, that's good because redone from scratch typically means new file names.
No links to stock.
Yeah, that's right. New file names is kind of easier for me because it allows me to search for things a little bit more easy. But anything that I've used something that was pre-existing, like a prefix, say, for example, in the GSD, you've got things like tech, semicolon, frig, semicolon, Bette Midler, or whatever.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Those things, if I've been in the GSD and I've put new ships in where the old things were, that's going to cause me problems.
I never do that. It's all custom.
That's good stuff. I mean, I don't think I've done much with the GSD at this point, so but we'll have a look. I'll have a look tomorrow and see what I can come up with. And if I can do that, then I can really do the entity manifest with much greater ease.
Let's just test the level up effect.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Then we'll call it an end of the stream. Yeah, so what is the bonus stream, asked Master Chief? Master Chief, how are you doing anyway? The reason it was a bonus stream because well, yesterday we did the stream. So today, and I felt like doing a little bit of streaming.
I didn't realise because I'm a pleb.
Yeah, so I did a mini stream.
So is it going to be like Tuesdays pretty much every week moving forwards? All right, that's fine. I'll pencil that into the diary I don't keep.
It's a thing, you know. It got moved around a bit.
Well, there's a good reason for that.
Yeah, because Hobbs could never join us.
What's been going on, Chief? You all good?
Have you guys heard, by the way? They the Russian state media showed off a new robot. It was a guy in a suit.
Oh yeah.
Russian state media, for God's sakes, you can do better than that. So, Chris, have you got any streaming plans tonight?
Yeah, I'll be live later on. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Mind. I like to decide about an hour before I'm going to go live what I'm going to do.
Huh.
But I've been meaning to start a Dawn of the Reaper series to see how I get on with that. So maybe I'll do a bit of that.
Yeah, maybe see if Echo's willing.
I've been playing far too much Left 4 Dead recently.
Oh, really?
Not Left 4 Dead, no, the other one. 7 Days to Die. My apologies.
Oh. I was going to say, if it was Left 4 Dead, I would have wanted in. Oh, Explorer's been added.
Yeah, that was me.
Why does it not have an autocast enabled?
Because I haven't given it one yet. Oh, actually, I think I did give it an autocast. That's probably not the Explorer that I wanted it to be.
Let's find out.
The area is just very well designed.
That works. I mean, most people are going to notice by looking at the side of the menu which ship it is anyway.
I'd expect so, yeah. I do like the Ares a lot. I really do.
Oh, there might be another US government shutdown as well.
What?
There might be another US governmental shutdown.
Oh god, why?
Because they have to do they have to decide something before December 21st or something, and then if they don't...
Is it to do with the budget?
Yeah.
Oh, blimey, here we go again.
Oh well, you can say which one, but Belgium still holds the crown where they didn't have a parliament for over a year.
Well, they were just making sure that they were happy. Hang on, we're going to have to eat a lot of chocolate before we can decide. Ooh, I'd like some chocolate.
Oh, that's that shadow. That's that ship. Like, why has it got that weird shadow? But then I realised, oh wait, that's the other ship. It's casting the shadow on. Oh, it's about a budget. It's about the budget about the wall.
Ah, right. Fun times all around at the moment, isn't it?
Yep.
At least the Netherlands is doing all right. Or is it?
We have discussions whether blackface is still acceptable.
Well, I suppose that's less detrimental than a discussion as to whether Brexit is a good idea.
It has a lot less ramifications.
Yep.
Right, anyway, people, that's the end of the stream. I hope you enjoyed the quick stream, and I wish you adieu.